today's video, we're looking at the InMotion V9, InMotion's latest wheel. We've had it in the shop now for about 2-3 weeks.
Yep. We've
been really surprised by its performance, capability. I know you've been using it a lot on the weekends with the kids. When we first got this, we were like, we saw some comments online saying it's just a V8 with suspension. And so we weren't that psyched about it. We thought the price was pretty good. We saw the features, the benefits, all that sort of thing. I think it's $12.99 American.
Yep.
How much is?
We're selling it for $1,999 Australian.
We were really surprised when we actually rode it the first time, right? Like the V8 is a great learner wheel. This is a big step up from that.
It is.
But what makes it like? It's a 1,000-watt motor. Why does it feel so much better?
It shares the same sort of motor spec as the V8, but I think it's mainly to do with the Raptor controller.
Yeah, it's this new way they're doing things, right? They're moving everything to Raptor control boards.
You know, it's got more torque. It's got more comfort with the suspension. It cruises at higher speeds.
To me, it almost feels like a mini V12 with suspension.
Yep.
The suspension is very similar to the V11 suspension. It's got top and bottom chambers. We have seen a few things online about the top grommets.
Yes, so on each end of your suspension, you've got the bottom chamber and you've got the top chamber for rebound suspension. But unfortunately, the little rubber grommets at the top are a little tricky to get out, and they have on our demonstration unit,
on everyone's unit,
have fallen in.
Yes.
So you can just leave those suspension with the pressure that's installed from factory. Yep. But if you want to adjust it, then yeah, you just have to carefully take those little rubber grommets out and not lose them.
Looking at the wheel as a whole, I think it's been designed to be a lightweight commuter wheel. That's what InMotion has sort of spruiked it as.
For sure.
We've ridden it around the city. We've ridden it off-road. It does light off-road effortlessly. Like again, it's not going to win any off-road, race for the rail or anything, but it can definitely do, shingle, light trails, dirt, all that sort of thing. I wouldn't be taking big jumps on it, but it can do basic stuff.
It's pretty versatile.
Yeah.
Unlike the V8 where you really can only ride it on, pavement, footpaths, etc. The V9 you can take off, across parks, through trails.
Yep. What's the wheel size?
It's a 16x3, so it's actually tubeless.
Okay. So what else have they done on this wheel? Well, this is a big deal if you don't know what this means, it's a big deal for Australia.
It's the world's first UL certified electric unicycle.
Yeah, which is basically saying that the control board, the BMS, and the battery cells have all been tested to an international standard.
Very high quality standard to ensure that it's safe, that it charges safely.
Yeah, and it's actually registered with the UL registration. So the fact that InMotion has foreseen, is that the right word? Foreseen?
Sure. I think
predicted.
I think that globally, UL certified mobility devices, are the way to go.
Yep.
Everybody is moving to that standard because we want to avoid the problems of unsafe charging practices,
low quality BMSs, poor quality cells. That's it. Yeah. As far as the look, it's a really nice wheel, and it doesn't come with pads. We've just put these on for our own benefit.
That was just to give us a little bit extra control while we were off-roading.
It does come with really nice sort of V13/V14 style pedals.
Studded.
Studded, really big too. I'm a size 11 US, and I don't need anything bigger than that. Built-in kickstand at the back, indicators, brake light. Steve was saying it's got a dual charge ports at the back, so USB-C and USB-A
and C, yeah.
And they're always on, which is really cool. Right. So if you want to plug your phone in, you just
the wheel doesn't have to be on. You can just plug it in, and it will charge.
And I think that's linked to its RideConnect software, I guess.
We should bring up the RideConnect software because
that's another big first.
That is. So this V9, even when it's turned off, can be located and or locked at any time, as long as it's in GPS signal location.
And there's a whole heap more features InMotion's going to add to that suite, to that RideConnect abilities as well, that we'll see coming in the next 6 months.
Another feature they've added in is the audio connect with
audio sync.
People. Audio sync when you're riding with other V9 riders.
Yeah.
You can actually have the the music plays through all the units at once.
Yeah.
The V9 does come with a dual stereo speakers.
Either side here.
To give sort of, you know, a 3D kind of music effect, which is nice. And obviously it's got these LED customizable lighting on the side here.
The LEDs are pretty cool. You can choose to have always on. You can have them react to the speed of the wheel, react to the music you're playing, or have like a water flow.
One as
yeah,
well.
you can do custom, which you can pick anything.
Change it frame by frame with whatever color you like. So you can have it like, and 256 different variations.
Exactly.
So it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Adjustable headlight, really nice, beautiful front headlight with daylight. So running daylight, when it's on, it's always lit.
It does move. It's a little stiff.
Yeah. There's about 15 degrees of movement, I reckon.
Yeah.
And then you can turn the headlight on, and it is very, very bright. It's a good headlight.
Yeah, good for commuting. So you can ride to and from work even as it's getting dark.
Yep.
So yeah, you've got that confidence to be able to ride home from work and not be stuck in the dark.
Exactly. Now, this wheel, InMotion, like we said at the beginning, they've really sort of positioned it as a commuter wheel. We've been using it more as a lightweight go-to fun wheel. You've been riding yours with the family. I've been riding mine with Zoe on her e-bikes and on her e-scooters and on her e-skateboards, cruising through the city. Because it's not a race wheel, because it's not a heavy wheel, it's light. You find it feels not organic, but you just feel like you're just floating around the city, having fun. You're not getting anywhere super fast.
Given the laws in Queensland and in other places are 25 kilometers an hour, you can easily cruise and cruise at that sort of speed around city, pedestrians and other obstacles.
I don't know. I think they've hit a home run, especially for that under $2,000 price point in Australia.
That's right.
Or $12.99 in America.
It's definitely. I think it can be positioned as an all-rounder.
Yeah.
So recreational riding, bit of exploring off-road and trails, and definitely helpful as a commuter. And being UL certified, in some locations, businesses, government buildings, etc., some of them now require you to have UL certification on the device if you're to bring it into the building or charge within the building. I think we'll see a trend towards that, happening more and more often as businesses and concerns around safety and fires and other things become increasingly a concern. And having the UL certification on this unit will allow you to be able to use it in those places. One
point to mention, UL certification doesn't make it airline friendly.
No,
so we got asked this. Yeah, we had that question from one of our customers.
But it's based on the capacity of the battery cells. At 750 watt hours, it is still too large to just be able to conveniently take on an air flight.
We've got these in stock. We've committed. We believe in this wheel so much that when we got our first batch of 10, once we rode it, we thought, right, we really believe in this, so we upped our order. So we've got a whole heap of these wheels in China about to come in. That's why we're doing our price so sharp.
That's right.
We always do a better price if you come to the shop because we don't have to worry about shipping. So if you are looking at getting one, give us a call, come on in. We've got this one to test ride. If you want to take it down the road, one of us can come with you. I think, what else is there? So good motor, good controller, good battery, UL certified, bright headlight. You can put some basic pads on it. These pads do work well. I think these are about $100 with the wheel or something, 120 with the wheel, even cheaper.
Could do an 80 discount.
$80, there you go.
With the wheel.
Good pedals, built-in stand, built-in speakers, RideConnect. It
packs a lot. Yeah, it packs a lot of features and functionality into a wheel for that $2,000 Australian price point.
Yeah, definitely.
So this could be a great wheel for someone to start with that's looking to, learn to ride it recreationally on the weekends and also as a commuter to work, and from work.
Yeah. We've got them in stock, they're ready to ship. Anything else?
No, I think that pretty much covers who we think it's good for.
Yeah.
And
commuters, weekend riders, families, beginners. Even if you are a seasoned rider, it's a good second wheel to have because it's not heavy or cumbersome or fast. You can jump on this and cruise.
The InMotion app, for those interested, also allows you to do like all the adjusting the sensitivity of the pedals, how
what's it called?
It's got acceleration assist as well. So
and brake assist.
You can adjust that between 0 and 100% to give you more oomph when you take off assist. But yeah, it's pretty much got all the...
And it's got smart BMS.
Yep. Oh, we can't miss the smart BMS. That actually gives you, in the app, monitoring of the temperature and the voltage of the cells.
Every individual cell. Anything else? Is that the end of the spotlight?
I think that covers it.
Yeah, right. Comments, questions, chuck them down below.
We do also want to do aero in the near future as well from Mosfet.
Aero is a really big talking point. Obviously got announced and released. We saw the price and we worked out the Australian price and we were like, oh, that's a bit high. But there's been a few videos now put out.
It looks nice.
And every video,
refined.
Exactly, every video that comes out, we seem to get more interest in it. So we are placing an order, I think it was the end of this week, Friday.
Yeah, we're in the process of arranging the order.
Yeah, so we're placing an order. We've already got a few pre-sales. We won't be placing a big order, so if you do want to get an Aero,
express your interest now.
Let us know.
We'll make sure we've got enough. But if you don't, tell us until a couple of weeks' time when it's...
They could all be spoken for.
Yeah.
So Aero's coming. We've got more E20s on the way. They just keep on selling out, which is funny. Right, is that it?
Hope you enjoyed the spotlight.